Alrighty then, welcome in everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful day today and ready to rock out with some Minecraft. If you are watching the stream back in the future and you are not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're a returning viewer watching the VOD back, hit the like button. You know the rules. But welcome in everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful, little 6-hour break between streams. Little 6-hour break between streams, ready to rip some more Minecraft. I mean, you'll think about it. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, that's all I can ask. I can ask you to. Hi, Caden. What's up, guys? Welcome in. Everybody's having one today. Never been this early to a stream? Well, welcome into the just yapping part of the stream. Also, we're using a little bit different of a playlist tonight. Some of you might have heard this playlist before. It's from our Immaculate Vibes playlist. Yes, it's already in the Discord. I'm vibing to it. I was listening to it while I was firing up stream, and I'm like, normally I switch off to like the lo-fi or like the streaming music 2023 vibe mix. I'm like, you know what? Chat will put up with it. Chat will put up with it. I like this. Little Tate McCree, little Juice, little Posty. It's a great playlist. Little NF in here from time to time. Little MGK. It's pretty. Favorite Juice song is probably what we just listened to, Come and Go. Probably what we just listened to would be my number one spot. But drink of choice for the night, at least for the start of stream, protein shake. Shocker. I did have my steak. It was not great. Kind of mad. Not really mad. I bought cheap steak. Like I went to the butcher shop and they had a 1.6 pound like cut of just cheap steak, and it was like $15. I'm like, that one. I want that one. And I did my best to cook it. It was very chewy. Cooked it perfectly, medium rare, perfect. Just the steak was not good steak. I shouldn't have cheaped out on the steak. I thought I could bring it back. I thought I could, give it some life. I couldn't. The music's usually low, Xena. I don't have it. I don't like having the music as like the main focal point. What with the sir? What? Can I see the shaker? It's a cheap Amazon brand, probably break in like 2 weeks shaker. I buy these things in bulk. Literally, it's like $10 for 6 of these. They make it maybe a month. Maybe they make it a month. They shatter, the tops break. I drop them and I crush them. Oh, it was a phenomenal chest day. No, I had a great lift. I had a phenomenal lift. I feel great. I'm going to be in so much pain later. You guys are going to see me in the middle of the stream, like just wincing because my it's be great pain. No, it was a great Monday lift. Great Monday lift. And for those of you who saw it, I actually posted my first Instagram story ever on the It's King IV account. It's a gym selfie. I'm not ashamed. I love my new schedule. I wake up, stream, get done stream, get to go work out, get done working out, make myself a nice dinner, then go live again. It's pretty great. Pretty great. Doing the Danny slouch. Oh, I'm full slumped in the chair. Do not redeem it. I am full slumped. Chilling. Happy as can be. I got to fix posture check. I was supposed Paige or Danny or Stormy, can you ping me to add the posture check thing? Hades is on 75. Randy's on 40. Hell yeah. I meant later, but I think about it now. Got the Danny slouch. It is a home gym gamer. I've spent a couple bands building out a full-on home gym. And raid message. Totally forgot about that. Megan's on 40. That's going to be a Wednesday morning project. Those are both Wednesday morning projects. Raid message. I want to put an armor stand up here for posture check. Like when we have the other redeems, I want this to pop up as like posture check. Mostly because I have Mel doing like the bare minimum for streaming now. So unless that does its thing, and I'm paying attention, I don't know. Coral with the resub. Good. There's a Wednesday. Yeah, it's like there's almost like there's a Wednesday every week. Almost like there's one every week. Gabrielle's on 65. You guys are consistent. 2 streams a day, and you guys are still keeping those streaks alive. It's impressive. Like legit, you guys are killing it. I've not gone wake riding in a long time. I've got surfing or snowboarding in a long time. Home gym looks fire. Thank you. Spend way too much money on it, and I need to spend more money on it because I need more plates. You know how expensive dumbbells and like plates are? Like I built that to like offset having to go to the gym and shit. Like having a home gym, like its own area, all that stuff. Perfect. You know how expensive barbells and dumbbells and plates are? Crazy expensive. And I'm like, oh yeah, easy. That gym's probably from the floor to the lights to the cage and the bike and the leg extension and all of the plates. There's a couple grand into that build. But I love it. I can be loud as shit. I can have my own music going. I can do basically, I don't have to worry about anybody else in the gym. It's so worth it. I definitely, the original plan was I'm going to save money by building a home gym. No way in hell. I used to lift, the gym I used to lift at most recently was $80 a month. It was a beautiful gym. Great couple owned it. Good friends, but it's $80 a month before I built that one. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to spend $1,000 and build a home gym. And then after a year, it'll pay for itself. Yeah. After a year, it'll pay for itself. I spent way more than that because I have a very bad habit of I'll be mid lift and I'll be like, oh, I want this piece of equipment. Does Amazon have it? It does. I'm gonna take that. I need new plates. I bet you Amazon's running a deal. I'm gonna get some more plates. No, it's my sister's engaged to a member of Gold's Gym in Colorado, so you get free workouts. It's amazing. Oh yeah, like the couple that owns the gym I used to work at, they're great. They've spent so much time, energy, and money building a perfect gym. It's just it's not mine. You know? I like having my own space. I just bought new speakers for it. I had a little tower speaker in the corner. Yeah, I'm redoing that. I got a bar speaker. It's gonna go across the mirror up top. It's got a little Bluetooth subwoofer. I love it. I love it. You could throw things around if you want to. I am loud. I was doing I have so I didn't want to buy barbells. I didn't want to buy heavy duty barbells. So I only have barbells that go up to 35 pounds. So I was doing incline today and I was doing 110 and I don't have like a 110 dumbbell. I have like the little one-handed barbells that you put the plates onto. And so I got 110s up on incline. I dropped the fuckers so hard. I thought I broke one of them. I was so mad at myself. They came down hard. I like wasn't paying attention. Like those are hard. And usually with like barbells, you bring them to your hips and then you can offset them, or not barbells, but dumbbells. You bring them to your hips and then you can offset them. You can't do those with the barbell because they have the pole on the end. So I had to like bring them to the side and I slammed the shit out of my rack. I was so mad. The rack is brand new and it's scratched, but it's scratched where it's supposed to be scratched. I gutted the backside of one of the poles I was so pissed. So dumbbell has like the weights fixed to it. A barbell, you put the weights onto, Paige. So like a dumbbell is like a fixed weight. A barbell is a bar, and then you add plates to it to add weight. So you have like one-handed barbells. You have like, you know, your typical 45 press bell, stuff like that. And then you have like, you can get really, you have like bench specific bars and squat specific bars and dead bars. You got trap bars and hex bars. You know what I just bought? I just bought a knuckle, which is the thing you attach to your rack so that you can do rows with the bar. I don't think I'm ever going to use it. I don't have room in there. I bought it and I'm like, this would be perfect. I love doing the rows, like the triangle grip rows. Nope. It gets in the way. I have a leg extension and hamstring machine that I bought and it gets right in the way of that. Man, I don't want to move it. I need a bigger space for the home gym. If I was doing single arm press 110 kilograms, I would be a professional power lifter. I wouldn't be streaming. I was doing 110 in pounds in each arm. If I was doing 110 kilograms in each arm, I would not be streaming. I would be doing powerlifting full time. That would be obscene. That might, hold on, what's one? No, that's not my, incline max. Also, I'm talking about a lot of gym. I apologize. I know some of you guys don't like that. Tough. It's my just chatting stream. That'd be 242 pounds at each arm. Most I've ever done incline barbell is 135 per arm. Per arm, yeah. Hydrate, it counts. Lives on 15. 1 page per arm is insane. There's an old video of me somewhere getting the 135s on incline. I fucking damn near tore a pec doing it, but it was awesome. If you get a chance, look up Gold's Thornton Gym. They have a 250-pound dumbbell. I've seen the TikToks. I've seen it. I'm getting it back. I was skeptical that my strength was going to come back as fast as it is. If the belly goes away as fast as my chest is growing, we're good. Legs are struggling. I'm not allowed to squat right now or deads. I'm just doing like targeted exercise for legs, and I could probably squat heavy, but I'm getting whooped by like goblet squats and leg extension and bent over. It just sucks. It just sucks. Oh yeah. No squatting until I'm 2 months into the program, because I got to build up my stability again, because apparently I don't have it. Apparently I don't have this. Chili Bean, thank you for the 50 bits. I got to rebuild my stability before I heavy squat again. All right, you guys, Pilates? Fuck no. Nope, I do my stretching, and then I stream, and then I lift, and then I rest and have a lot of calories for dinner. I ate a 1.6 pound steak fresh off the grill. It was delicious. I had the egg sandwich for breakfast. Then I didn't eat anything all day. I had egg sandwich and kiwi. And then I just had a huge, just slab of flank steak for dinner. A little bit of salt on it. I ran out of time to make mashed potatoes. I literally got off lift, immediately showered, drove to the butcher shop. By the time I got back, it was already 7:45. So it was like, whip that shit up. I gave it just enough time to rest, scarfed it down, and then went live. I really want to do the carnivore diet, but it's expensive. So expensive. Well, you, and I bet you got them. I can do 73 kilograms on shoulder. Well, that's awesome. Just make sure you're being safe. How long is the stream tonight? Starting a new realm, 11:30. 11:30 tonight, because we got stream in the morning. 11:30 hard stop. Or natural stopping point. I'll go until I hit a natural stopping point. Around that time. Never be a Pilates queen. Have fun going for your walk. All right, is there anything else we got to go over? I just yapped for like a straight 15 minutes about gym stuff, and I said I would never do that, but tough. It's my stream. I'm coming off a great lift. I appreciate you guys being supportive. The Instagram story I posted of today's lift, I sent that to my mods first and asked their permission. I'm like, hi, do you think this is okay to post? I had to get their opinions first. As we love it. I was a yoga queen for like 2 years. Now I literally huff and puff coming up the stairs. Oh, I don't have endurance. Oh, I don't have the endurance. Short distance athlete. There's a reason I was on the defensive side of the ball. I was outside linebacker. I was a short distance athlete. Nothing sucked worse than getting put on a slot and having them run not a seam. Seam and safety would pick up, but if they ran like a fade or a wheel route, I fucking hated every second of that. I'd hold. Will I ever play hardcore? Dominic, funny enough, starting on Saturday, I'm going to be part of a creator SMP, a short run SMP, 1 month, where there's 30 of us, Bedrock Minecraft creators. We're all going to try to play in one hardcore world together. So that starts on Saturday. It'll either be one stream or a month of streams. Hi, Karagon. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Oh. Saturday. I am streaming Saturday. I moved my plans around. Karagon, thank you for the follow. I moved 50. That's a lot of people. I moved I counted wrong. I moved Saturday's plans. So I will be live at 9 a.m. Saturday morning. That's so early. for my streams on a Saturday. Or going to Vegas, 9 a.m. Eastern is when it starts my time. That's okay. I'm an adult. I can wake up before 9 a.m. Technically, I wake up at, for you guys, I wake up at like 8. I post the going live, and then I knock out for like another 30 minutes, and then wake back up for stream. You're good. Don't worry about it. Again, I'll either die on day 1 or make it 30 days, and we'll see how it goes. Oh no, I wake up. Here's the exact morning thing. I wake up. Okay, I'm gonna go live at 10. Going live in 1.5. We're going live in 2 hours. Yeah, give me another 20 minutes. Ow, like a light. Then I wake back up, and then I go about my day, break breakfast, and then yap with you guys. Okay. By my side. All right, we ready for Minecraft? I've yapped enough. I gotta just take away this. I'm just gonna come into stream, and I'm just not gonna have a timer on this anymore. I was gonna come in. It's just gonna say just chatting because it's usually. I say it's gonna be 10 minutes. Usually, oh yeah, it's an ish. It's an ish. This is Ashes. Oh wow, Ashes. ASHES. Ashes by Stellar. It's an old TikTok song. It does that too. I gotta convince TwitchBot to send that, or StreamerBot to send that in chat. There's gotta be a way to do it. I'll figure it out. Do you have any tips on how to find a coral reef? Find a desert and see if it's attached to an ocean. Anything else? You guys are getting... I'm coming down for my pre-workout. I'll be like super sleepy by 10:30. I definitely have the Danny slouch going on right now, though. All right, let's play some Minecraft. I'm pretty sure I left myself AFK. You guys be proud of me. I remembered to AFK between streams. Oh no, I'm wired through the roof. I have enough pre-pumping through my veins to keep me awake. I burned off all of like the adrenaline from the lift, but I still have caffeine. Plus, I ate that huge steak. I feel fantastic. All right, give me a second to leave my AFK messy spot, and then we'll start for real. I did not have an elytra on. Grab all this stuff. I AFK'd the wool farm. You guys will be super proud of me. I remembered to AFK. Put that in there. And the server didn't crash for the entire AFK session, which, honest to God, never happens. We got a decent amount of green wool. Perfect. And I have Wither Sky. Just noticed. I could drink pre-rock and go to sleep. Well, that's called ADHD. We still work on ClockCraft. When we do Bedrock Legends, I'm going to do Legend streams in the morning and ClockCraft at night. I'm going to try to leave and rejoin. The game plan will be Bedrock Legends in the morning and then ClockCraft at nights. But it's also going to be, if I die in hardcore, it's just going to be right back to ClockCraft anyway. Let me bring you guys to the big screen here. Bring guys. Meld, since when do you do translations or transitions, and since when do they work? Really? No Nether Sky? No Nether Sky? Damn. You know what? Last time I ignored it until I started the TikTok stream and then reset the stream, and it worked. So, we'll go with that. Alright. Hello. Translations. You didn't see Mel did a transition. It doesn't do that by default. They must have changed something. I didn't set that up. Alright. Hi, Saf. Hi, Sapphire. Thank you for letting me know I'm live. All right, let's get TikTok going. Enough yapping. You thought it always did that? I maybe have just never noticed. That also could be very on brand. And then I'm just going to delete and re-add my mic before we even, like, officially go live. I might hit 81,000 followers tonight. We might pull that off. And then back to this guy, and then fix. King, you might rock it for first every time on TikTok. Like, that is an impressive streak of firsts. Tickety of the talkity. Exactly. Driving home, Marte, get out of the stream if you're driving. No being in the stream and driving. You know the rules. You know the rules. I love how I have a mission from Live Studio to share out my stream, and I do it every single stream, and it never ever, like, shows it. It never actually shows it. I am back. Like I said, 8:30. Just chatting went a little longer than it normally goes. I lied. It goes... Thank you, Pokemon. It always goes that long. I need to stop putting a timer on just chatting and just accepting that that's just what I do now. All right, copy link here, go to here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then share out the stream, copy and paste. That's why I said, okay, good. No driving and being in stream. I'm doing good, Libby. You know the rules, no being in stream and driving. If you're in the car and riding along, you can be in stream. Hi, eat. Hi, Dell. How are you? Hi, Mercedes. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's had a wonderful day today. Ready for some Minecraft. Of course, we gotta say hi to chat. We gotta say hi to Stashio. We gotta go and say hi to Jellycat. And then, just for now, the rabbits and NCO are chill, and Greg are chilling over here. Hello, Greg, Titan, and NCO. All right. Last time I reset stream with TikTok Live Studio open, it fixed the wither sky. I'm just gonna go out on a limb. I'm chilling. How was the steak dinner? It was good and bad, Del. I got like a 1.6, 1.8 pound flank steak from the butcher shop. It was on sale. It wasn't a great cut of meat. Really? That fixes it? Anyways, it wasn't a high-end slab of beef, but I cooked it the best I could, and it hit the spot for what I needed, but I should have just bought the more expensive steak. It was gas. It was what I wanted, but it was just not it. What are you having? What'd you have for dinner, Miss Pop, after your boat day today? At least you know now. Well, they had very nice steak, which is what I was gonna buy, but they had like that, and it was like just huge slab of beef, and I'm like, $15 for that, $40 for this. I can, brine this, salt it, and try to make it taste good, and it tasted delicious. It's just chewy. What's 4 times 335? And the taters, I didn't make the taters. I just had steak by itself with water. Wendy's spicy nugs and a Frosty. I have never had the Wendy's spicy nugs, but a Frosty sounds delicious right now. I'd go for a Frosty. Ooh, we need fireworks. I mean the sky. At least you know now. Exactly. All right. With water? Yeah, of course. Nah, just steak, no water. I use flank steak in my quesadilla tonight. We'll only use that chopped thin. Okay. Normally, I don't skimp, but like I said, it was just such a good deal. It was almost a 2-pound slab of beef for $15. I'm like, I can make this work. Tasted good. Tasted delicious. Just chewy. It's chewy. Well, now I knew. Well, I knew before. I just thought I was better than that. I was well aware. Grab that. Grab this. Grab this. You got strawberry milk. Strawberry milk sounds gas, too. Is the watch streak per day or per stream? It resets every 30 minutes. So if you wait 30 minutes per user, you can test your watch stream again. Or watch streak again. And it started last night. Watch streak started last night. If you're accidentally watching. Alrighty. If you missed this morning's stream, welcome in. We got all of the roads done and spawn-proofed, and all the leaves are in. All of Royal Labs has officially been mapped out. Well, mapping this out, or roading this out, pathing this out, I forgot, we have not decorated the sniffer farm or the ink farm. So I gotta put wraps on these so I can connect them. Are the beacons staying there? No, the beacons are just here while I'm placing in the carpet and stuff, Stormy. All this will come out. I might put beacons in, but I'm not going to have them above ground. They won't be above ground like this. What are the 3 blocks going up to the... What are the 3 blocks going up? Oh, that is the Tower of Pimps. That is a reference to Achievement Hunter, specifically the Let's Play team. I get asked all the time on stream, like, if I watched any Minecraft YouTubers growing up, and I really wasn't a YouTube kid. Like, I didn't spend a lot of time online. However, every single Friday, a YouTube channel that's been pretty much retired since now is called Achievement Hunter, used to release a Let's Play series for Minecraft. And one of the things that was featured in it was the famous Tower of Pimps. And now I build one in every world I'm in. Rampant, thank you for the resub. It was 4, slightly wrong, but it's all good. But yeah, plan for today is we're going to wrap the Sniffer Farm and the Ink Farm. Once that is done, we got to connect them to the words. Got to connect them to the pathways. And once that is done, we're going to start with the spawn proofing by strip placing all of the moss carpet and all of the green carpet to spawn proof everything. Looks great. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, like 3 months. Hi, I don't know. Welcome in. I don't think these need to be anything fancy, like, at all. This one might just get a snow wrap with maybe 1 line of blue, 1 line of black. Have it extend out to the side here with an indent. I don't think anything's fancy is going on the Ink Farm. The only thing I could think to do is bring the rim up to there and then put a white border around it. I don't see that as, like, a must-have, must-need to do type deal. You should put labels above the farm so you know which is which. That's a good idea. I might take that to heart. Be a good idea. It's so weird having, like, open space in front of our little storage room. I'm so used to, like, having the little fence there to keep creepers out. Now that we're spawn proofing everything, it's nice and safe. Hi, Josh. Welcome in. Alrighty. Do I have... Actually, this is all probably in here. No. Maybe it's not in here. No, it's not. Actually, give me that. I saw it wasn't there. Your world kind of remember me. Oh, that's cool, Matthew. Hopefully that's a good thing, a good remembrance. Hopefully that's a good remembrance, it's not a bad one. Speaking of Xbox, what happened? I don't know, it's still down. As far as I know, it's still down. It didn't play. Elements, we are not friends. Well, it's only from last night's stream. It only started counting from last night, so it's not like your all-time watch time, unfortunately. Alright, I need... Oh, of course, that's not the wrong thing. Dinner time, behave. What's for dinner tonight? Xbox not down anymore? Okay, good. I know you guys were struggling with that for a while. I have just so much mess, and I don't want to clean up any of this. I need this box. I do need this box. I don't want to clean up any of this. That's gonna be a future... Eventually, I'm out of storage space. Kinger problem. A burger? Kind of burger. Where is the list? Is it Wednesday, Tim? I said I would upload the list on a Wednesday. Wednesday mornings are my work on things day. I need to go get 5 stacks. You just had to? You just had to, huh? Okay. Jaden, it is a private world, but I do appreciate your interest. Hi, Dr. Bacon. Thank you for the chili. I'm over here for blue, right? No, black wall. It's on the front. I am in survival, Kelly. I just usually spawn proof everywhere I'm hanging out. That way, no mobs can spawn around me. Most of the base is spawn proofed or it's isolating spawns. I had a chicken piccata for dinner. That sounds gas. I haven't had that in a long time. Riley, thank you for the blast drum. Jerry, thank you for the follow. They added cushions? Not yet. The cushions aren't out. They're out on experimental, so you can like play with them if you have like the experimental version of Minecraft, but they're not out in the main game yet. How is spawn-proofed? So most of it's carpeted. So you can see this carpet's all spawn-proof. A lot of it has leaves or bottom half slabs. It's not entirely done, but it is the middle of the day, so nothing's going to spawn anyway. But anywhere that, you know, could spawn is isolated right now. I don't know when the update is. They haven't announced it yet. Riley, thank you for the air dancer. All right, for this one, let our staging ground over here. If I knew when the Minecraft update was coming out, I would make videos on it and try to capitalize as the only one who knows. Cereal for dinner? What kind of cereal? Kind of cereal. Popcorn for dinner? Actually, I go for some popcorn right now. Is this Lego Indiana Jones? Of course it is. I do here. How did I do these other guys real quick? Am I excited? Yes and no. I mean, there's not a lot in the new update that's Reese's Puffs? Gas. There's not a lot necessarily for me in this next update. However, I am very excited for the leaves. I am a avid leaf enjoyer in Minecraft. I love building with them, so getting the new fall foliage is going to be a huge, huge bonus for me. Just gonna do, should be 2 out, right? Yeah, should be 2 out on the corner. That's 1 out, 2 out, so that's our corner right there. I think it's gonna be, interesting. I'm not gonna do much with the cushions, that's not really my forte. There's not a lot of new redstone stuff coming, that's really what I enjoy messing around with, but definitely gonna take advantage of the new biome when it drops. Yeah. And I think I'm just gonna do 2 stripes and keep it super basic. Pancakes for dinner? A little breakfast for dinner? It's going good, Rich. How are you? I think we'll just go real simple. We'll just do a blue stripe. Just do a blue stripe along. Like that. Like that. Do a blue stripe and then double it back here. Even this out this way. And then bring it up 1 again there. And should be able to snag the corner of the rail. Got it. And then build along the front. You need an AFK throne. Well, it's not like it can AFK all the farms at once, so that's why I haven't done anything like that. It's not like last season where, like, when I was running a particular farm, I had a spot. My AFK spots are the glass boxes that you see scattered around. So, like, there's one up there. The honey farm, I just hide inside the honey farm. The bamboo farm, I hide on top. It's usually what I'm going for. Finally good. Got a new car to add to your collection. Awesome, Rich. Hell yeah. What'd you get? If you don't mind sharing, of course. If you don't mind sharing. And then build along the face. C7 Corvette. Nice. It's awesome. I hope you have lots of fun. I did not realize just how close the back of this ended up being to the fence line. That's kind of an oversight on my part. My part, not point, part. Alright, that should be enough there. That should be enough there. Grab this, bring it around the corner. Oh, no. Bring this along. Hi, Gabe. Welcome in. We are in the... This is right up against the back wall. We are in the process of decorating 2 farms that I forgot to decorate. 2 farms that I forgot to decorate. Now that there's a floor underneath them and we've started decorating everything else, it was time to come take care of these. All the rest got their wrap and are decorated. These ones needed that extra little bit of love. They're not getting anything fancy, just enough to cover them up and call it good. Right, that's Build around to this side. And then one in here. Yep. I did not realize how tight I made this fence to the back wall. Little oversight on my part on that one. And then there. And then bring this around. And then where did I dead end it? Right here. So probably bring you to here and there. And bring this around like so. At least it's an easy pattern on these farms. They're not a crazy shape or big. I am not happy that I pinned it up against the back wall, though. Wait. Yeah, no, I am unhappy that I pinned it up against the back wall without paying attention. That's annoying. Did you recently change the chains to copper? They've always been copper, Gabe. They just turn blue as they go. They've always been copper chains. I wanted to let them go blue because it looks better with the rest of the pattern. So, like, once they go blue, it really matches in. When they're orange, they kind of stand out a lot. No, they're not iron. Words? Yeah, words are hard. Maybe do all the fence with one block so it's all not squished together. I'm just calling it there, Morgan. You back with your burger? Nice. And then around the corner like this, around the corner like that. Snow goes here, bring this to here. Snow back around the top like that. King, I don't think I hear the music at all. It says I have music. It was low. I turned it up. Is that a better volume? You hear it now. You hear it now, but it's very low. No music. I'll turn it up. Hold on. There is, Keith. I usually just keep the music super low in the background. I don't like it being loud. It's also raining, which is incredibly hard to hear things over. Let me go sleep, and if it's still loud, if you still can't hear it, let me know. Because it says there's music there. Ben's, thank you for the follow. Can't really hear stuff over the rain sometimes. Hi, Saul. Hi, Wade. It's raining here, too. Can you hear it? Barely? Why is it still so low for you guys? It's raining IRL. Hold on. Wow, that's full volume. That's the normal volume. That's louder than it normally is. Jamming to silence. I'm gonna mute myself real quick. I'm gonna chalk that up to it's actually pretty loud. It's yeah. It's gonna be loud for you guys. For some reason, TikTok's making it super quiet tonight, and I didn't change nothing. I don't know why it's messing with it. just being a problem. Hi, Smiles. You're not crazy? No, I don't think you're crazy. It's like I have it loud in my ears right now. But for some reason, it's not coming through loud for you guys. Who knows? It's live studio. It's TikTok. Who effortlessly knows the mess they do. I'll turn it up to 100% because normally it's at 60. Normally it's rocking 60. Lando, thank you for all the roses. Lead audio. Add. I'll do one more thing. If this doesn't work, I'm calling it. And it'll just have to be quiet in the background for tonight. It's at 100. Yep. Can you even hear it at all now? Because it's not even popping up for me. Oh. It literally streamed earlier today and it was fine. Now I go live tonight and nothing. Sounds like I should just sing for you guys. Yeah, smartass. I can hear myself very clearly. All right, well, we're going with that, and then it'll just have to be how it works tonight. Too much. Find a sweet spot. There's a sweet spot. Let me try refreshing your app. I don't think it's refreshing your app. I think it's probably TikTok being a mess. Hi, Maniac. I don't think it's your app. I think it's just Live Studio. Live Studio being Live Studio things. Can't do back-to-back TikTok streams without Live Studio breaking something. I know, right? 6 hours since my last live stream. Log in. Nah, you don't get music no more. Okay. It's louder than usual for you. Well, it's at 60%. This is where it's living. Because this is where it normally is, and I know for a fact it's randomly just going to come in super loud out of nowhere. So, I'd rather have it live at 60, and then we'll cover that bridge as it comes up. Is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes all I think about is you. Little break this. This doesn't need to be here no more. That goes there. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat Waves by Glass Animals. This is our Immaculate Vibes playlist. I don't usually use this on stream. It's usually what I'm listening to like right before I go live. But I figured today, why not? See how it does. So far, it's doing its own thing. Where'd I get the sniffers for the sniffer farm? We went and found them. We went and had an adventuring stream where I went and explored a bunch of blocks trying to find them. Chad, what are we complaining about? Oh, Live Studio's audio is just messy, like normal. Live Studios decided that TikTok doesn't get music today, even though I changed literally nothing from this morning's stream to right now. Gonna miss your morning lives. You got band? Well, have fun. Have fun. Play lots of good songs. Yeah, TikTok just wants me to sing. Yeah, that'd be great. Real boost to the engagement. Times all I think about is you. Alright. Well, this actually went up insanely fast, so... like, Got a little bit more depth building here. Probably just gonna fill block and then go in there. And then go from there. Spawn proof the roof. Should be good. You promised us karaoke. True, I did promise you karaoke. What is this building? This is the sniffer farm. We never ended up decorating it. Completely spaced on it until we started putting the roads in. And didn't realize that I had a build here that had no decoration done to it. So, to make up for that, I just put a super simple wrap on it. Doesn't need to be anything fancy, just enough to, you know, fulfill the agreement of all of the farms are decorated. So it wasn't gonna be anything crazy by any means. It's just filling that role. You promised karaoke? I did. The deal for karaoke is 200,000 followers on TikTok, 10,000 followers on Twitch, and 20,000 subs on YouTube. That is the deal for karaoke. Pretty sure that's clipped, too. And you can choose the songs. Maybe. Probably not on that one. I will fly out the other members of ClockCraft, though, if we hit that goal. I will make it a big deal if we achieve that. You got me into snowblock building? Nice! The ink farm is going to be hard? I really don't think so. I think all I'm going to do is drop the chest to the ground with hoppers, and then just do a wrapper on the bottom, and maybe a ring up over the top. If I'm feeling generous with the ring over the top. Jonas, thank you for the follow. I don't know if I caught that when you first came in, but welcome in. Why not make the ink farm look like an octopus? Because that's not the design of this area. All of the farms follow the similar theme. They're all unique in their own, you know, constitutions and builds, but they're all the same looking build. I could have sworn I had some of this. Question is, there it is. I'm like, I know I have some of this crafted. I just could not remember where it is, and I need to clean. One of those downsides are, like, the longer I go without cleaning things, it's just the more stuff is piling up. Ollie, for the flowers. We're going to be building in the end, and I think one of the best blocks or best things to add to an end base would be the, you know, flowers that you get from them, the torch flower and the pitcher pot. So I just got a farm to collect them. And then they're... Actually, I can build some of these. So, high luck. I don't really need it for anything else than that, but if we're going to be building in the end, I figured... Excuse me, I figured they'd be a good block palette to have. Not really, David. I'm pretty used to it being 64. Like, that's muscle memory at this point. Okay, yeah, you can't place these down on nothing. Oh. I mean, super excited for the list tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Wednesday. Hi, Smiles. Welcome to the Twitch side. Wednesday. Wednesday morning is work on stuff for stream day. Do I have flower pots? Is this Bedrock? Yes, it is. Do any villagers trade flower pots, actually? Can I go get flower pots from my villagers? They sell clay, don't they? I'm pretty sure my stonemasons sell clay or bricks. And then I can just turn that into... Let's go do that real quick. Pretty sure they sell bricks, and I just buy bricks from the masons and make them. Hi, Lonnie. Hi, Peter. You can get bricks. Yeah, that's what I thought. Do I have emeralds already gathered? I don't need a lot. I just want enough to... Yeah. I just want enough to place in some of the flowers above that farm. I'm here for bricks, gentlemen. Who's got bricks for me? Moving bricks? Appreciate you. Oh, wow, that's more than enough. That is more than enough for sure. How can I get gunpowder fast? Make a general mob farm, go hunt creepers, make a gas farm, make a raid farm, make a... yeah, gas, general mob farm, a whole bunch of ways. We should have checked for pots. Ah, this works. I didn't need to discover something new. I had them. Wait. Wait. Really? Really? What can you place these on? Really? That sucks. Only torch flowers? Alright, I know what I can do. Luck's on 35. Hell yeah, Luck. How long would you suggest staying in a Minecraft world? That's totally up to the individual, Igron, but I like being in a Minecraft world for about 2 years. Year and a half to 2 years is the perfect run in a Minecraft world for me. Alright, this will have to do, I guess, then. We'll do torch flowers around the outside. And then we'll do some pitcher pots or pitcher plants in the middle. That will have to do for this. Have you done anything in the nether yet? We have our entire nether hub built. I have a few stored up. We have our entire nether hubs built up. Got the guardian farm set up. It was a pain. Nice! It's worth it, though. Once you have it, it's totally worth it. Guardian farm is one of those farms that I love. That in there. I hate the flowers placed randomly now. So I wanted to put them in a... flower pot. I didn't know you couldn't put pitcher pots in flower pots. That sounds like an overlook. I have a clay box, don't I? Yeah, I can go in there. All I want now is just some of this. Just to spawn proof for me. Good. The longest I've ever spent on one base was the last base I did. We spent 1.5 years building it. I don't know how many hours it ended up taking, but it was just shy of 8 million blocks. What is the Discord? Somebody mind sharing it? If you copy the link that one of my mods will post in chat, that'll give you an invite to my Discord, and then you follow the prompts in there to get access to it, and then you can see that, you know, that's how I post when I'm going live, and that's when I post about events and stuff like that. I would say that's all that needs to be done for the sniffer farm. It did not need to be anything crazy. Hi, Diesel. I think that is perfectly acceptable for this little farm. I am a little mad that I built it so far back that it hits the fence, but that's its own thing. All that is left to do is add leaves to that, and then connect it. Leaves are this box. Grab a couple stacks. 3 stacks to be safe. You generally inspired me to start one, but I don't know how far I should take it. That's completely up to you as the individual. Like, if it's a bigger base than you've ever built, you've done a mega base. Like, that's honestly the best way to look at it. If you've built a base that's bigger than you normally build, you've done a mega base by your own standards. Gabe, if I tell you guys, it'll ruin the surprises. If I tell you, it'll ruin the surprises. Where is the mega base? The one from last season isn't even on this world. We spent 22 months in that world. One of the projects we completed was building that mega base. We wrapped up that project back in November, finished up playing in that world in December, and started over in this world in January. And this is just my little starter base I've gotten so far going. When are you laying out the floor for this place? What do you mean? I'd love to answer your question, but I do not understand your question. The floor is laid out. I need to start spawn-proofing everything, but we're going to start working on that today. I just needed to get these 2 farms decorated first. I forgot I never finished them. Zaflu, thank you for the follow. You're good. Yeah, we've gotten all the roads in. When we were putting the roads in, I totally slipped my mind that I never wrapped the ink farm and never wrapped the sniffer farm. So I'm putting the wraps on the bottom of both of these, then I gotta connect them to the roads, and then we're gonna start spawn-proofing everything. It's the goal. It's the idea. It's the game plan. You know what I should also do? Put trees in? We're definitely gonna do that, just not at first. Decorate the bee farm? Oh, we gotta do the inside of the bee farm, too. Technically, I gotta do the inside of the sugarcane farm, too. Technically, I have 2 farms that both need interiors that I have not done. This farm has gone the longest with no interior. And then I gotta do the interior of the bee farm. I think that's it, though. I want to say all the other interiors are done. I don't know at this point. This one's going to be easy. It's just going to be honeycomb walls. Over the shoulder, it's just going to be honeycomb walls. Alright, let's do this next one. All the farms are done, yeah. Well, I have a couple more farms to do. Like, I want to do a witch farm at some point. We're going to do a froglight farm at some point. Gonna do a trident farm at some point. Just not right now. Rawr. Figure out how I want to fix that. That's gonna suck to deal with. Why did I have to make... I know why I made that in the air. Why did I make that in the air? I need hoppers. I have none. Shit. I have plenty of chests to do what I need to do, but that's okay. Is that one long monitor to your left? This is a 55-inch TV. No, I needed a support screen so that I could monitor the other streams, and that is not a monitor. If I bought another 55-inch monitor, I would be broke. So it's a went with the TV instead. A 55-inch monitor is probably gonna run about $1,600 for an OLED. That was $180 at Best Buy. And I'm not gaming on it or watching TV on it or anything like that. It's purely to run Spotify and Twitch chat and stuff like that. Can we build a mega mob farm next? I mean, we already got one. It's over there. It's already done. It was one of the first farms we built. Oh my gosh. How do I want to do this? Other than falling down 200 times. I think... I'm kind of tempted to leave the little platform here. And just kind of make this go up to it. And have collections still be up here. I'm kind of tempted to leave this as is. And just put, like, a little platform with maybe, like, stairs running up the front of it. Up. That could be a look. Mm-hmm. What's in your shulker with the icons next to it? What do you mean, hand sanitizer? I'd love to answer your question, but I don't understand your question. I'd love to answer it, but I do not know what you were asking. When I'm in my shulker, what are the icons next to it? Oh, it's a resource pack that replaces some button commands, so I don't have to deal with the buttons. I can just hit the thing and it does it for me. Okay, I understand what you're asking. Yeah, hand sanitizer. Those are just buttons that replace having to press buttons on the keyboard. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Shay. Exactly. Okay, I want to do... If I can place up there. Perfect. Okay, so I want that to be there. I want some half slabs of andesite for the floor. Spawn proof it. Not right now, Shab. Not right now. Not while I'm in the middle of building. Go here, grab those. Go here. Get to the bottom here. 3 wide, probably. Just for our little spot. Go out 3. Something like this, and then maybe bring it 1 more on the end. Do something like place block, something like that. Then maybe bring it bring it 1 more block this way. And then place down some temp blocks, grab that. Go here. There. Temp block. There. There and there. Okay, and here and here. Build this over. Build that over like so. Take out our temp blocks for now. And then gonna put probably right here. Run this all the way around to this comes to right there. Yeah, right there. Run it back till it's just past the line. Go to like right here. And then work it back in. And I want this to be right in line outside of you. So not right there, right here. Bring this back. And then find that happy corner. Should be about right here. Yep, should be about right here. So I want to go 1 outside of that. Grab it right there. Locked in. I just want to line everything up first try, so I don't have to deal with it. Right here. So 1 outside right there. Break this. And then this should be our box for the floor. How are you tonight? I had a great day, Jesse. A great stream this morning. Had a phenomenal lift. Had a great steak dinner. I'm doing a pretty great. Go right here. Find the corner spot right there. Build 1 out. This should line up with the front of you. Yep. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Just a little bit. Just finished the country club to my group chat. Jungle clearing for course. Golf course. I've never heard somebody abbreviate golf course GC. I think that is the first time I've ever heard that abbreviated that way. I had, like, what are you talking about with a group chat? I don't think I've ever heard that done that way. Calm down. Just a little bit, just a wee bit, eh? Here's a tea. Alright. This farm is gonna be unique looking, because do not know how I'm gonna get away with doing this. That was very Canadian? Oh, it was, eh? Quiet. You be... What are you making? Legend, I am decorating the bottom of the ink farm. All of the farms in this area are completely decorated. Completely forgot about decorating the ink farm. I was going to fill it in. I was going to do it when we filled in the floor, and then just completely spaced on that. Hi, Jess. So now I'm in the process of redoing what I forgot to do. So the farm is done. I'm just putting the floor, or the connection finishing touches on it. Awesome, Jess. Awesome. Which one did you get? It doesn't show me which one you get, but what'd you get? Alright. Probably just gonna do snow. It'll be a little flat at the bottom, but that'll have to make do. Grab this. Put that in there. Carson, thank you for the roses. So, this looks good to me. Yeah, we're not building a farm right now. I'm decorating because all the other farms are wrapped and decorated. I never put the wraps on the sniffer farm and the ink farm, so I'm fixing that right now. Downfall, welcome in. This one's definitely going to look like its own thing, but be what it'll have to be. Oh, grab the blocks and place. Grab the blocks. Fix the corner that I just messed up. And place. Charge my name. It was Vibro. Got it. Well, welcome back in. Got it. Got the new name going. Not that box. It's this one that has the extra in it. You need to change your name. What's the next one going to be? Parfait? What's the next like thing? How was your day? I had a great day today. We had a great stream this morning. You know, had a phenomenal lift after stream. You know, went grocery shopping, got myself a steak for dinner, had a steak dinner. Now I'm sitting here finishing my day, listening to some music, playing some craft, and hanging out with my chat. Doesn't get any better than that. It's a surprise. Got it. Take this song. Not spooky season yet? No, we're way too far out for spooky season. What's the next major holiday in the U.S.? There might be like ones that I'll know. What's next up? Labor Day. Yeah, I think it would be Labor Day, wouldn't it? That doesn't matter to me no more. Labor Day, Halloween. Ignore you. Okay. You heard her. She said it. She said it. She can't get mad at me later if I do. She said it. You saw it. Clip it. You are hungry. Yes, I am. I work retail. Holidays don't matter anymore. Of all the jobs, I'm glad I never had to work. I never worked in the retail sector, and you know what? I don't regret that at all. That's a trap, I know. Oh, happy early birthday. I don't hate it. Definitely gonna add leaves to it. I don't dislike it. It's definitely its own look for this area, but I'll call it good. It's the only farm that has a staircase. I made it one too far in. Whoops. Honestly, I don't really care. Dude. Oh, missed it. There we go. Love-hate relationship with work and retail. I will be right back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, apologize. Sorry. This is my third one of these today, so do the math. uh, it is a private server, Bofus. It is a private server. What's the best distance to AFK farms? All farms get AFK'd differently, depending on what you're running. All farms get AFK'd differently depending on what you're running. W water. Well, I drank one during the day. I drank an entire one during my lift, and then now I got this one too. Canadian, thank you very... Oh, I was reading chat. Canadian, thank you for the galaxy. Can we get some W's in chat for Canadian? Thank you very, very much. W's in chat all the right way around for the galaxy. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I know that. I know that feeling, Borfus. I know that feeling. Thank you very, very much. All right. I really don't want to decorate this. Yeah, just bring it. Snag the corner. Probably bring it one in. I might be able to make this work. It's definitely going to be its own. So, when I am not streaming... I think your emoji's a chicken emoji. I can't really see. When I'm not streaming, I play at 240 4K resolution. However, when I'm live, I stream at 1080p 60. Actually, no, that's a lie. I stream 1080p 60 on TikTok. I play now at 1440 60. And I lock myself into 60 FPS because TikTok can't run any higher than 60 FPS, and if you see somebody try to like actively downscale their stream, you can see that TikTok is really struggling to downscale from a higher FPS. So I play at 60 when I'm live, and then if I'm not live, I'm running 240. What if I do... Can I get away with 2? And then... No, I can't. That's really annoying. What if I... You know what? You know what could be fun? What if I do... Birdie? What birdie? Beatrix, thank you for the parrot. Because I want this to I really don't. I'm just going to leave this as is. There can't be anything there. What if I do them right on top of each other? What if I put both colors in just like that? And then just kind of put the ring around and then put the blue and black right stacked on top of each other. I mean, this farm is already its own unique looking monstrosity compared to the others. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, if I do something like that. Like, bring it around town. Do something like... See what this looks like. I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it. It kind of looks like it's a bobblehead. I like it. Picasso. Definitely gonna put stripes down here. Definitely putting stripes in down here. I'll probably dead end the stripe there, though, and I'll leave this stripeless. Oh, I did not want to do both. Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't care about seeing it on the... Gotta back up a little bit more, apparently. Why not continue? 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 They're gonna make it flush, right? I'm fully freehanding this. I don't know what this is going to look like. I'm just placing down blocks, and we'll cover it as it happens. So, the most important farm in all of Minecraft, Shay, is a iron farm. Beyond that, it's totally up to the individual. What I might consider my top farms might be, like, not even in your top 10. No, was it? Iron farm is the most important farm. After that, it's completely up to each person. The stripes? I am aware. And then here. Do I have a snow farm? Yes, I do. One of the first farms we built so that I could do stuff like this and not have to worry about resources. Alright. Do I want stripes in here? I can't put stripes in here because this is right behind it. So that's where this will have to dead end. I could maybe fit, like, to there. And then maybe that, or is that sticking out? I'd have to be one more in. It'd have to be, like, right there. See, that makes sense? Okay. I do want to leave it odd-cornered here, though. I don't want it to connect. And then what if we flipped it over here, too? Let's do blue on the bottom, black on the top for this one. Let's flip it and mess with it a little bit more. I do not, Luffy. Oh, missed it. And then around the corner to here, grab this. Good morning, Meeps. How are you? Good morning. Great. Nope. How much have I ever spent on what? I'm doing good, Nathaniel. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We've been very... I really hate this. I really hate that. A lot. No. If I'm doing anything, it's looking like that. Alessandro, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I don't mind this look. I might even chop this here. What if I bring this to, like, right here? And then we kind of see just the side of the staircase here. Like, bring this down the side like so. Bring it down like that. And then maybe take our snow and put it, like, right there. And then the leaves will run to right there anyway. I like that way, way more than the big slab right there. And then we'll just add some fencing around the top, leaves around the bottom, and then this will be where we come up to get ink for the ink farm. I think that's our go-to, and then we'll do the double wide stripe here. All the which way around. We'll impact there, but I kind of like seeing the exposed redstone from time to time, so that'll work in my mind. I need a little bit more of this, a little bit more of that. Here to yap some more. We do be yapping. We do. If there's one thing we do in stream, it's yap. Under the stairs, thoughts? What if instead of snow, you did andesite blocks? If I was going to do any, it would probably be more stone. Right there. Definitely yapping this morning. We had a very yap heavy. I bought one resource pack, Shay. I bought the Prisma pack for $6. That is the only pack I've ever paid for. All the packs I use in this world are completely free. The only one that isn't is Prisma, which is a booster pack for Vibrant Visuals that I like. No, my hair isn't cut. The beard, I took an inch off the beard. I took a whole inch off the beard, but I have not got my hair cut yet. No, it is on the list for this week. For sure. Do they come for Xbox? If you plan a realm, they do, Shay. I might leave this kind of done up like it's its own slice. And then just bring this down here. Carpet this so that it has its own little spot. Or even completely pull it out. Pull out beneath it. Do that there. Connector, half slab it. That might look nice. Be right back. Got it. Kind of like the little exposed redstone look on the outside here. Shay Bear, welcome in. Put that there. Welcome. Jamie Lynn, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hello again. Round 2 of streams. Oh, and go back. Oh, can't place blocks. Still can't place blocks. There we go. Find a sweet spot. You think you missed a snow block? Probably. Probably. It's how the cookie crumbles. There, and then that. See a little bit of exposed redstone, but it's definitely unique. I don't have another farm that has this intricate of a wrap done to it, but it definitely it's its own thing. I think I'll add half slabs in there and a little bit. Am I going to fix what? I don't see anything broken. This looks done. Fix what? Above the chests. What? There? There's nothing to fix there. That's where the minecart goes in. That's where the minecart goes in, right there. I can't put a block there. There's track there. If I want the farm to stop working, I could do that. Make the stairs turn the corner towards the front. Could do that. Let me go sleep real quick before we get ambushed. Welcome back to this side. A wall there. Days played, 18,000 something. We had 18K day played at some point. I don't know what is off the top of my head. You missed a vertical slabs. You like the corner stair look. I'll look. We'll experiment. It's at least worth testing. It's at least worth looking into. I can tell you right now, it's getting pushed back because nope. So if I'm gonna do anything, it's gonna be right here. I don't know what that is, Vanitas. There and there and there. Right there. Break this. Grab that. Probably cap the end. I'm gonna go grab these blocks real quick. Something like that. And then solid block the outside. That way it has a nice little run up. And then turn the corner. Is that what you're looking for, Matthew? The little corner look right there? Honestly, if we do that, we might be able to fib this line over a little bit more to, like, here. Grab the blue. Fib the line to, like, right here. Thank you, Justin. Do something like that. It's kind of got that little serpentine stair. And then it'd be really easy to connect this to the main street. I still have no idea what you're referring to for a missing block back here. I see nothing missing. I see nothing missing from that backside. Kind of does, Starry. It is definitely the most detailed wrap I've made yet. All the rest are fairly simple, not counting the trading hall, but that thing's its own beast. That is definitely the most unique shape I have gone for when decorating the farms in this area. I mean, the sulfur farm's kind of unique, but that is the most weird, whatever. Hi, Ali. Welcome in. Alright, I need to do a couple more things to it. I want to add half slabs to where, around the outside. Let me put all this back in there. Put the wool away. Give me some of these. We're going to need white carpet to spawn proof. That's okay, though. All better now. Got it. Got it. I want to add... I'm going to do different half slabs here and different half slabs here, but I want to do our half slab trick on these 2 wides. Shrink them in a little bit more. Change the detail level of them. Something like this, and then do the top part. Nope. Almost fell off. All better now. Got it. Got it. Adds a little more depth to that. I'm going to half slab this with whatever's left of the andesite. 10, that is not enough. Let's go get more. Oh, that was a good one. Security camera. You guys like the security camera? I think it was a good ad. I like it. It's a little goofy, but I think it was a good ad to the stream that you guys could play with. Oh, that'd be something fun. It's awesome. Nice. Do I ever use the couch? I do, like if I'm watching TV or something, I usually hang out in here. I don't, I spend a lot of time in here outside of streaming. I guess when, like, videos are rendering, like, if I'm rendering a video, especially longer ones can take longer, I'll just chill on the couch and, like, scroll TikTok while they're rendering. I can't hide stuff in the stream room. I have to keep the stream room clean now. It is definitely disappointing. You know what? I don't like the extra line of slabs across the top. I thought I was going to. I didn't get matches too well. I think I'm just gonna... probably do buttons for spawn proofing because you won't be able to see them. Probably do buttons around them so I don't have to, you don't really notice them, but I think Objective, which is an emoji name. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Closing in on 81,000 followers over here on the Tickety Talk. Appreciate you. Yes button. Do the rear view cam. What would that be? We have, obviously, the face cam. This is kind of like the review you're looking back. I don't know, Justin. Stairs? I don't want to do stairs. This way. True, I technically do have the review cam. I have the over-the-shoulder camera. It's probably out of redeem right now. One downside to kind of not planning farms is some of them are very close. The cam that shows the setup. Yeah, setup cam, I would say, is the review camera. I do want to add more redeems so you guys can play with the cameras, because there's a lot of cool effects I can do Just a matter of coding them to do what I want them to do. Alright, leaves. Put it on? No, it's a redeem. Somebody else is gonna have to do it. And it's probably out of stock currently. Somebody did it 35 minutes ago, and it's on a 45-minute cooldown. How? So, I have my stream integrated with something called StreamerBot that allows, like, a bunch of, like, custom commands and stuff. It's actually what runs this screen, too, and all of, like, the in-chat commands and stuff like that. One of the things my viewers on Twitch can do is they can do redeems that switch my cameras, add filters, stuff like that. Just a fun little thing for them to play with. It's a pain to find out. Yeah. But once you build that first iron farm, they all just start clicking. I like that. I think that came out nice. It didn't need to be anything fancy. I think all that's left to do is I'm going to grab some white carpet and spawn-proof here, and then just grab some buttons and spawn-proof the top. I think that's a good balance. We'll grab just some regular buttons to spawn-proof, and then... Or do I want a white carpet? Actually, what if I just carpeted the whole thing? Like, put my leaves back. I'm glad we gathered extra, because now I don't have to worry about building. It's always fun to deal with. Do this. Let's see what it looks like. Worst comes to worst, we don't like it, and it's only carpet, because carpet's really easy to tear up. What are you making, and how was your day? I had a great day today, John. Really good stream this morning, really good lift, got grocery shopping done, had a nice big steak for dinner. It's been a pretty great day today, and what I'm currently working on is I never decorated the ink farm or the sniffer farm. I never put wraps on them. The farms themselves have been done for a while, but they never got decorated. So I'm in the process of decorating them today. We're going to connect them to the main pathway, and then we're going to start spawn-proofing the base. What's punk? Did they add a new kind of carpet that I didn't know about? That's cool. I like it. What do you guys think? From a distance. Kind of gives it that weird staggered look from all the way back here. Can't say you know what that is, Thomas. And then we'll just put our little connection here. We'll have our little stairway, goes up and around. We'll grab our ink right here. I'm gonna need a half slab at the top of you. Which I should have a single one in here. Perfect. I like it. It's definitely its own thing. Like, it stands out. It doesn't really match the rest of the builds besides the color palette, but it's kind of unique. Nice, Jaden. That's awesome. That is awesome. I wish you luck with that. Every farm in the game is a very ambitious goal. Alright, put this in here. Clean up a little mess, and then we're going to get connected to the roadway. And once it's connected to the roadway, we will then start spawn proofing. I might change plans a little bit. I might decorate their pen first. And then work on the roadway. How much is in here? Is enough to finish this off? There we go. Do you know who's the biggest base? On the server? It's definitely Silver. I think Silver has the biggest base. Steve might have the most land area. I would say Silver probably has the biggest base, but Steve has the most land area of the builds. If that makes sense. I missed picking up one. There it is. Put that away. Oh, nope. This away, then that away, then that away. Put this away. All right, here and there. Who has the smallest base? Tan or Candy? I think it's Candy currently, because he spent most of his time building at spawn. I would say that Candy probably has the smallest base, because Tan is building Mario, and she's definitely spreading out as she goes. One second. It's the same person. Oh, it is. Okay. What FOV? I play on 90 King, but I play on the ultra wide, so it makes it look a little unique. I do play on an ultra wide monitor. I'm gonna keep these 2 boxes out because I might use them again. Everything good? Yeah. Long story short, problem users is lighting up in ClockCraft. There's just somebody doing stuff they shouldn't be doing, and there's a good warning to you guys. If you start something in one ClockCraft member's stream, we all hear about it. There's a good little warning to everybody. If you start something with one ClockCrafter and then you're wondering why you're banned in other people's streams, we talk. All right. I think I'm gonna go here. This is like the shortest run there. I'm gonna go here. It's gonna look a little weird, but it's hard to go into a cut stair like that. Then I'm gonna corner it and bring the corner around like this. Bring the corner around like... Just gonna move this off for now. Bring you around. Steven, what light are these? These are frog lights. These are called froggy lights. Steven! They're great. They come in 3 different colors. You can get yellow ones, green ones, and purple ones. They're one of the best lighting blocks in the game, and I recently learned they're not animated, so they don't deal with... You won't have to deal with like a lot of lag if you build with a lot of them. Wish they did pink ones. Pearlescent or pink? The pearlescent ones are pink. That was a mistake. That hurt. Ah, I popped my middle finger. Ow. Ow, that sucked. Oh, I knew as soon as I popped it out. That sucked. Ow. Ow. Damn it. No more popping my fingers? It is what it is. It comes with the territory. I like crack my knuckles. That one just didn't feel good. That one just sucked. All right, that was definitely the easiest connection we've had to do yet. I mean, it's like right up to there. That's pretty much the easiest connection we've had to make right there. Let's do this one now. The purple ones are super pretty. I agree. Frog lights are a really nice looking block. And like I said, I'm glad they're not animated so they don't cause a lot of lag. Nope. Hi, Fluid. Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome in. Do 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 do. Do do do. That's a really narrow one. one. We'll see how it looks. If you don't like it, I just tear it out and redo it. I can pop them right out. Fell asleep watching your stream earlier and woke up like 2 hours ago after you ended. Where did TikTok drop you off, Brooke? Falling asleep in a TikTok stream is always a gamble because it's gonna send you to another live, but you never know where it's gonna send you. It is a dangerous game falling in a TikTok stream. Nope, over the shoulders back. You, just like you like, just like you like you. I do whatever I want to do. How do you get frog lights? You get frog lights. This is a mess here. You get them from getting a frog to eat a baby magma slime. You woke up in Tan stream? That was good. I guess of all the places to end up, waking up in Tan stream is a good place to wake up. I've fallen asleep in there a couple times. Falling asleep on a TikTok stream is always a gamble on where you're gonna end up because there's no like raid feature. It's just like whatever live stream on your FYP thinks you're going into, congrats. That's the next TikTok stream you're going into. You got no control of it. They drop you off anywhere. Same thing for YouTube. Well, YouTube does have a raid feature. Problem is you can only raid people who are like approved to raid you, like Viking and I are approved for each other, but like you can't, it's not like Twitch where you can just like raid out, oh, this person's live, I'm gonna give them, you know, some love. They have to have you added as someone who can raid them. That's gonna break this farm. That's fine. Fell asleep watching a podcast video and woke up. Back when we... This really hurts. Back when we first started streaming on TikTok, and we was watching Dell a lot. Dell didn't do Twitch yet, so I would watch Dell's stream, and I'd fall asleep in Dell's stream on Twitch, or on TikTok, and then it would put me off, and you guys, like, know those... You guys remember... I haven't seen them in a while. They might still be around. I don't know if they're still around. You guys remember, like, the videos of the people with the bad face filter that were, like, trying to, you know, rapidly, like, fill a box before, like, people could spawn TNT and stuff? Do you guys remember those videos? I used to wake up in those because I'd fall asleep in Dell's stream, and for whatever reason, that's where I would always end up. Can we get the other cam in 45 minutes when it redeems? Alright, what's this look like? All the time, that's where I would just end up. Dell would stream till about 2 a.m. my time. I'd be sound asleep, phone would be on the charger, out of nowhere, ding, 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 just like super loud notification noises of, and then just that horrible, spooky looking filter. I still think the best filter in this entire app, though, is this one. TikTok, I swear to God, if clicking on a source causes you to freeze, I'm gonna crash out. Filters. No, not filters. Appearance. No. Effects. Where is it? Where are you? Funny. Oh my God, they've added so many more since I goofed off with this last time. They've added so many. Where is the one? You guys, my long-term viewers, know which ones I'm looking for. They've added so many since the last time I played. Oh my God. Is this still... That is cursed. This one's the best. The only problem is you need to be like super tall to use it. I don't know if this is coming across on TikTok. It is, okay. I'm just gonna look completely crazy on Twitch and YouTube. That's fine. They added a bunch of these. They added... Yep, no, this one's been around. Hold on, it could be a little dog now, too. Hold on. Where's the lion one? There we go. That's the look right there. They added so many of these, and they just constantly... I don't know. Does anybody use these legitimately? Have anybody ever scrolled on a TikTok stream and seen these? I'm sorry, Twitch, I can't use these filters over there. Has anybody ever scrolled onto a stream and that stuff just pops up. That's gonna look really weird on the Twitch and YouTube stream, but that's okay. Need to heal your elytra? Probably. It's probably not a bad idea. She said I'm a favorite. There's so many filters and add-ons and appearance changes and stuff you can... Oh, God, that got screenshotted. Thanks, Danny. I guess I can't goof off on stream anymore. It'd be your own mods. It'd be your own mods dropping the screenshots in the Discord. You can build ink farms over river biomes, Cosmic. You just need to make sure that you isolate the squid spawn. Like, squids don't spawn everywhere in river biomes, but if you can find the spot that they do, you can just set yourself up where, you know, they'll constantly spawn there. We just figured out where they were, put an X on the ground, and then even when we covered up the water, it's still the same spot. I put it in court. Oh, I thought you put it in the public chat. That's what I was going to give you crap about. You put it in the mods chat. Okay. Okay. Lord Vimo, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Totally up to you, Tim. Whatever you need. I can't give you recommendations on your builds and stuff like that. It's whatever you guys need in your own worlds. Soon as my hands are off the keyboard, you hit me with that. Thanks, Stashio. There's no entrance on the front of this right now, so we got to be careful. Thank you, Stashio. That was super loud. I think all the roads are done. I don't think there's anything left to be connected. I think we're all good to start doing some spawn proofing. Start mowing the lawn, so to speak. Put that in there. Go away. Go away. I like the ocean playing in the back. My YouTube algorithm is nothing but like wallpaper like that stuff now. It does, Cosmic. It does. No, David. Dell set the precedent of doing that 25-hour stream. Good for her. Nope. Nope, ClockCraft, but there's a lawnmower. Good clickbait title. Mowing the lawn. ClockCraft, but I turned into a lawnmower. Alright. I do want to finish the middle part. However, I want to make a patch of this so that people could see what the hell I'm talking about when I say mowed lawn. I want to do, like, this central area here so that people know, like, what the hell I'm talking about when I say the mowed lawn pattern. How many likes do I think I'm going to get by the end of the stream? Cornflakes, I don't really push for likes. I've been doing the TikTok thing for over 2.5 years now. I fully don't believe likes on a stream make any difference. It's pretty much watch time, comments, and like, GIFs that matter the most to TikTok. So, I don't know. I guess that's totally up to you guys. There's not enough room holding, but if you go to my link tree, there's a link to all of their accounts. So, Dot, I do 2 streams a day. I didn't do like 14 hours today. That'd be crazy. I do 4 hours in the morning, and then I go live again. You know, take the middle of my day off, go to the gym, get a lift in. I say go to the gym like I don't have a home gym. Get my lift in, did a little grocery shopping, got dinner, you know, made some steak for dinner, and then I go live again. No, I didn't do 14 hours straight today. I did 4 hours this morning, and I'm 3 hours in tonight, 2 hours into tonight. Cosmic, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. It is, Dante. It is. Hi, Liam. Welcome in. I have an automatic sheep farm, and I made sure I built it right. The sheep aren't getting sheared. So are you using the Observer one, Dustin? Are you using the Observer one? I'm getting off at 11:30. So I got an hour left on stream, but I'll be live again in the morning. I'll be live again in the morning. Yeah? Did you make sure to shear them for the first time? You have the dispenser facing into the back of the sheep. They have grass underneath their feet. Awesome, Pito. Awesome. Swap the... Make sure you put leaves above the glass in that farm. I'm pretty sure it's in the comments of that video. They changed that farm a little bit. It still works great, but now creakings can spawn on glass. If you put a layer of leaves above it, they can't spawn. So that farm still works very well. I'm assuming you're talking about the OG resin farm. You're talking about the new design I haven't done a tutorial on yet. You read the comment. Okay. Okay. I remember being back here when you had the Villager Island thing. Villager Island thing. OG one? Yeah. I mean, it's from 2 years ago, probably. I have no clue what you're talking about. Villager Island thing. You got any more details that you remember? I'd love to reminisce with you. I just don't remember having a Villager Island. Had a huge Villager trading hall and it said Villager on it. Sky Island? Huge Villager. I mean, I have this beast. It's not an island. I don't know if you're referring to this. I don't think that's me. Maybe... I'm saying, if you're gaslighting me, you got me. It was banners. Nope. It was me? Raid farm last season? Wouldn't know. What's the best way to get a lot of moss carpet? Moss farm. The mega base? I mean, I guess it had villagers in it. The only thing I can think of is before ClockCraft. So Farmtopia. You're like pulling Farmtopia stuff up. Island. I think you're referencing the iron farm that was at the core of the mega base from last year. Or from last season, which would be over 2 years ago. That is the only island that I can think of. Other than that, I'm completely out of ideas on what you're reminiscing about, because I'm not reminiscing about it. You're good. Kinger Mullet needs a bigger map space. Apparently, he's making the base 9x9. I got Steve asking for 2 maps. I got Mullet asking for bigger maps. Bunch of needy ClockCraft members with their maps. Which member pays for the realm? Shay, we're partnered with Apex Hosting. So, none of us pay for it. We're partnered with the company that hosts everything for us, and we don't use realms. I play football we have summer workouts. Teammates mad at me because you didn't wake up in time. You're gonna have a rough time, buddy. It's worse in college. High school, you're gonna get in trouble. College, if you are late to a lift, especially during the first couple of weeks, just expect to lose 10 pounds of water weight off the rip. Is it just a normal world? Yes and no. This is completely normal survival. There's no add-ons or mods or nothing like that. Nothing that fundamentally changes the game. However, there are a couple resource packs that I use that tweak how the game looks a little bit and like adds a couple like quality of life boosts. No, Apex Hosting. The company that hosts ClockCraft for us is called Apex Hosting. They do all the back-end hosting for ClockCraft. So they're the one who manages the server and keeps the updates going and does all our troubleshooting when we need them to. Yeah, Bailey. They've been phenomenal to work with. They don't just do Bedrock servers. They do, like, a whole bunch of games. It's not a realm. It's a built server for our SMP. They don't just do Bedrock servers, by the way. You can get Java. They have a bunch of different games you can get. So if you're looking to get a server and you don't want to deal with Realms because, you know, Microsoft Realms go down all the time, you get yourself a deal with Apex and you use the affiliate link that's in my bio. No extra charge to you, and ClockCraft gets some kickback. Oh, they do a bunch, Bailey. They do a bunch. They've been around forever. Like I said, I even think they do Power World servers now. Somebody was asking in an earlier stream if they can use the affiliate link for Power World. It is a private world, John. Do they have mods? Yep. Like I said, look into them for yourselves, guys. They do a great job, and I will say, of all of these support teams I have ever worked with, they have probably the best support team I've worked with. So I give them all the credit on that. Thank you, Bailey. No, John, it is a private world. Alright, there's our beacon boost. I might need to get another beacon and put it down here for this corner. I might move this down one. I'll be on until about 11:30, so I got about another hour of stream, and then I'll be live again in the morning. So I'll be on until about 11:30, and then I gotta hop off, get some sleep, but I'll be on again in the morning to do morning streams. It's been going pretty great, Bailey. No complaints here. I haven't really noticed... Keyboard just stuck in a big way. Haven't really noticed a big difference overall, but the community support has been insane. What time? 11:30. It is 10:30 now. Have not, Reaper. That should be enough for there. Did I AFK the wolf farm? I did. I did AFK the wolf farm. I remembered to. I got you. I got you, Maddie. I'll hydrate. Heal Elytra? Plenty of health left. It still has light. There's still lights on it. We're good. There's still a little bit of color in that. We're good. That's plenty of health left. I ain't flying around. I'm just placing blocks right now. What time am I going live in the morning? 9:30, 10 a.m. my time? I can, Charlie. I'm probably just going to swap it, though. Probably just going to swap it for a fresh one in for my ender chest. The yawns have started. Like I said, about 10:30, the pre will start working itself out of my system, so I'll start yawning a little bit more. You can smell the fresh grass. Well, it's kind of what it looks like once you start working on it. Is it's like supposed to look like mowed lawn, like stripes in the lawn. I did try to change it up. Normally I try to put like a ring around, you know, kind of change the pattern up a little bit so it's not like perfectly striped the whole way. Give it a little bit more misdirection to it. I don't know if that's the right word. Misdirection doesn't feel like the right word. Minecraft static. Oh, crashed. What food farms do you have? I don't have food farms for the most part, Shay. I get unlimited golden carrots from my farmer villagers. I don't really farm for food at this point in the world. I just go buy golden carrots when I run out. Riley, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. See the vision? I love how this turns out. It's a pattern I've used forever, and it's just the best. I have it bound to scroll wheel. When I click in my scroll wheel, it activates pick block and pulls items out of my inventory. Oh yeah, Dot. We defeated the Ender Dragon week 1. Pretty sure he's been smoked a few times now. He or she that's been hunted down a few times now. Are you building just for fun, or is this like a building world? So we all have a bunch of projects and plans and stuff like that, Dot. My goal for this world, this is, if we're being cynical, this is kind of like my starter base for the world. I really want to do a huge project in the end. I've never done an end base. I've been playing the game since the alpha. I've done a lot of builds in the end, but nothing on like a larger scale. So all of these farms, all of this stuff here is to supply that future project. So the goal for me is to build a crazy over-the-top base, but do it all in the end dimension. Everybody who plays on this server has different goals and projects and plans and games and stuff like that, but that's what I'm working towards. But I do want to finish this area before I start the next thing. I haven't done anything in the end yet, Downfall. The idea was to have Royal Labs, which is this area, completely done before I start doing any work in the end dimension. That's the idea, is to have this area completely done and ready to go before anything else goes. I did Cosmic. I had a Wither Skeleton farm in Farmtopia. I had a farm for almost every single item in the game in that world. A little over 6 months. About 6.5 months so far. Yeah, this is just kind of like my starter industrial base for the world. When is the next subathon? Probably September time, Charlie. I need to plan it. Last time I did a subathon was over 1.5 years ago. And I did it was like 3 minutes a sub or 2 minutes a sub. I can't remember what it was. I had a hard stop of 24 hours because I had work the next day. So I couldn't subathon indefinitely. You guys hit the cap in like the first 4 hours of the stream on day 1. Are you just building for fun? Yeah, I'm hanging out. I'm sitting here. I just, have finished my protein after my lift. I'm yapping with my community, playing my favorite game, listening to some good music. There isn't like I have to get this done, or we're not trying to sell the world. Just chilling, vibing out, and working on what we want to work on. Can we see the end? I have not done anything in the end dimension yet. There's nothing there. Just a couple destroyed end pillars from when other members have been farming obsidian. Nothing. I have not placed a single block besides my shulker farm in the end dimension. Can never beat the game. I've just gotten close. There's no such thing as beating Minecraft. It's a sandbox game. Just because it's called the end doesn't mean that is the end. Charlie, thank you for all the roses. I don't know, Beatrix. I was just kind of assuming that it was going to do its own thing. It's Live City we're talking about here. This is Live City we're talking about. You can never kill the dragon? I know many people who have played Minecraft and never beat the dragon and still swear it's one of their favorite games. I keep bringing them up. Look, dude, you just keep getting in the way. Go over there. I bring him up all the time. Buddy of mine, I've been playing Minecraft with this guy since we were like kids. He hasn't played it as long as I have, but he's been right there since the PS3 days, right? All the dude does is fish. He'll do a playthrough every, he'll do like a solid month every year. The guy builds a little dock, builds a little hut on a lake or on an ocean, and all he does is fish. That's all he likes to do. Swears Minecraft is his all-time favorite game. Dude will make a little beach house. The rest of us will be exploring and goofing off and doing that. The dude just sits there and fishes. And he'll be on all night. He just sits there and just... You having a good time, man? Yeah, just casting, looking out over the water. Oh, another fish. And he will have chests and chests and chests of items. of just random junk that he has collected. It's what he wants to do. He has fun doing that. It's awesome. So this is what the mowed lawn looks like. Now when somebody asks why I'm doing the carpet trick, this is what I'm going for. We're going to add trees and stuff like that to clean it up, but this is, when I talk about doing the mowed lawn trick, that's what we're working on right now. You see how it kind of looks like stripes? We're going to add, you know, trees and like pathways and stuff to that too, but like that's the base right there. And what's great about that is it's entirely spawn proof. It is a vibe. Definitely a vibe. Favorite game by far? Nice. You can get cool stuff fishing. Exactly. Yeah, that's the idea. Is we're going to do the whole floor like this and then come back in and add in like trees and foliage and all that stuff. Okay. I didn't want to mess with that. We're not going to mess with that today. Wait, are you going to fix that one? No, I kind of want to leave some mess on it. So the last time we did this trick, all of the rows were perfect. I want to make it where like you could see that it kind of looks a little messy. Like the lanes are perfect, but when you get around the farms, it gets a little bit, you know, detailed, intricate, whatever you're looking for. This needs a wrap. This is missing a wrap. I just now noticed the wabi-sabi. Well, we did the wabi-sabi with all the paths and stuff, too. Like, I feel like that's just the look to go for right now. That should be enough. Hi, Austin. Need a little bit more, probably. Golden years. Grab that. Wabi Sabi, you need the lore? It's a TikTok thing. It's a quote from King of the Hill. At least that's where I know it from. I'm having a great evening, Austin. No, it's been a solid day. Woke up this morning, had a great stream this morning. You know, went grocery shopping, got a really, really good lift in. Came home from my lift. You know, cooked up a nice steak. Wasn't a great steak, but any steak's a good steak. Had, you know, a nice steak to myself for dinner. And then I sat down, listening to my vibing playlist, getting to play some Minecraft and nap with all of you guys. Pretty great day, if I do say so myself. Propane and propane accessories. I don't know. Okay. I don't know you. Last map. Okay, I gotta stop. I'm gonna start quoting random King of the Hill stuff. How do you like your steak cook? Medium rare, air on the side of rare. Medium rare, air it on the side of rare. That's my purse. I don't know you. Damn it. Okay. That's what that's supposed to look like. It's supposed to have a staggered edge like that. Like all the rest of the farms do. I just forgot to do it on this one. Same here. I know some people who like it straight up uncooked. I also know some people like that. My grandmother, love her to death. She'd eat it if it was still mooing. Woman is 96 years old and would eat a still mooing cow if it had enough seasoning on it. See you later, Downfall. Hi, buddy. Welcome in. That is in the wrong box. That goes in this box. Back to it. We've never heard of blue. Now you got it stuck in your head? Tough. Is this vanilla? Yes, sir. Everything you see here has been entirely done in vanilla survival Minecraft. The only thing fancy about this world is I probably put too much time into it. Nah, but in all seriousness, no, we're just chilling. Alright, I want to put... I keep hitting the wrong button. Buddy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. That's all green carpet. Grab. Only the moss carpet. Thank you. That's too rare. Blue rare is too rare. Too rare. Too much. Or I guess too little in that case. Starting the world 2 weeks ago and you've been grinding? Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. I hope you stick it out. I hope you keep the grind. How do I want to do the floor for the sheepses? Because we never decorated in here. Do I just want to make this lawn? You know what I could do? Would be a unique look, and hear me out on this. What if we did path block in here? Like, take the floor out, put dirt back in, and path block it in. That would... I think that would actually look sick around this style, because you'd kind of end up here and then be path block in. We might have to do that. Joining into these lives is inspiring and overwhelming. Well, that's the beautiful thing about Minecraft, buddy, is you can play it at any pace. I hope you're not, you know, feeling overwhelmed or anything like that. We're kind of just chilling and vibing here. No expectations. We're just hanging out. If you're having fun in your world, doing your own thing, hell yeah. Corey, thank you for the follow. My friend just started a duo world, and you can feel us burning out. Go work on something else. If you feel yourself burning out, the best thing you can do for yourself to stay committed to that world is go work on a different project or, you know, go exploring. If you force yourself to play in your Minecraft world, you're gonna burn yourself out. It is, Monty. 7, thank you for the follow. You like Season 1 of ClockCraft or Farmtopia more? I love them both for different reasons. Farmtopia was special because that was probably the world I had, you know, worked the hardest in before Farmtopia, or before ClockCraft. And that was the world I got started on streaming. But ClockCraft Season 1 is always going to be special because that's when I got to meet the other members of ClockCraft, and it launched this amazing thing. Am I your dad? I don't think so. Favorite cultural food? That's a dangerous answer question. Because, like, if I answered something and that's like, that's not cultural, that's... I don't know what you're looking for on that one. I don't know what you're looking for on that one. You're not my dad. Maybe, Beatrix, maybe. I really think I'm going to go with path blocks. Not gonna lie, I think the path blocks will look, yes. I think that'll be a good look to do. I'm just kind of weaving the stripes in here as much as I can. Thank you, Finn. I do too. I like building this way. Hey guys, you're really gonna let me get away with this? You gonna let me get away with that? What's going on? Usually you guys would never, ever, ever let me get away with something like that. Thanks, Paige. What time am I going till? 11:30. But I'll be live again in the morning. How do you get moss carpets? You can get them from a moss farm. You can collect the carpet themselves. Or you can take moss block and craft it into moss carpet. There we go. You're so helpful. Appreciate that. Book of Unusual Knowledge. All right. All right. You guys want to learn something fun? Big Book of Unusual Knowledge. Gonna learn something. Alrighty, let me grab it. I should be relatively safe standing right here. Big Book of Unusual Knowledge. Got the book. Let's learn you guys something new here. During World War II, British pilot and double amputee Douglas Bader was forced to bail out of his aircraft, leaving his artificial legs behind. Under a special temporary truce agreed to by his German captors, the RAF delivered replacement legs by parachute. There is your unusual knowledge. It was kind of English, Cosmic. It was kind of English. English is only my first language, guys. Come on. Can't be perfect at it all the time. $80 Walmart TV. $80 Walmart TV. Worth every penny. You gonna say that every day? Can't be. Cosmic, thing for the hat mustache. Kinger, if I was here, I would have reminded you about the leaves. Appreciate that. We slacking? You guys doing your own thing? Chilling? Chilling like villains. Ain't no rush here. We're hanging out. Getting stuff done. Brooke, I have a bunch of these hats, all in different colors. I usually try to match it to whatever shirt I'm wearing. So if I'm wearing a white shirt, I don't do the white hat. Try to mix and match. When did you start this project? We started this world back in January. I want a big monitor, but I don't know what to get. I want to spend up any options. Are you gaming on it? Are you gonna be playing games on this TV, or are you looking to like just have an extra monitor for your setup you have already? Cosmic, thank you for the hat mustache. I don't know. You do not need to apologize. You guys are so loud. A main monitor. Okay. And, like, what's the budget? Because everybody has different definitions on what expensive is when it comes to tech. $200 to $250. All right. I am very loyal to Ultra Gear, which is LG's monitors. They've been great for me. You might be able to find one for about $250. The ones I have you won't be able to find, but you might be able to find different ones that you could use. I would try them first on Amazon. After that, maybe go with Samsung, because my other auxiliary monitors are Samsung monitors. Like, this monitor over here is old, but it was like $250 when I first bought it. It was a 4K 240 hertz monitor. And then, if you're really stretching, Scepter might have something. Scepter might, if you're like really, you know, you're trying to get like that kind of scale, Scepter makes a good monitor. I use them as I use their cheaper monitors, but I've been using them for a while, and they've been pretty reliable. Zero, thing with a follow. That was my, yeah, I would see if LG Ultra Gear, reading chat, has a good monitor for you, if that's within your budget. If it's not, I would then check out Samsung, because they make some really good monitors that you might be able to get one for the right price. And then worst comes to worst, or not worst comes to worst, and then I would go Scepter. Because I run, actually, how many monitors of mine are LG? This one's LG, that one's LG. My two extra silvers, those are both LG. That's a Samsung. That's a Scepter. And then these are TVs. My monitor, my main monitor is, I got on sale for $1,100, but it normally runs at $1,600. I spent a good chunk of change on my screens. They're 4K OLED monitors. I spent some monies on these. Get a Samsung for $130. I mean, Samsung makes a quality monitor. I've had, like I said, I've had this monitor over here to my left. That was my main monitor for a really long time. That one was about $250. Cosmic, thank you for the Galaxy. Can we get some W's in chat for Cosmic? Hi, Roy. Thank you, Cosmic. W's in chat all the right way around for the Galaxy. I feel like I've given you guys enough redeems over on Twitch that I can lower the prices of the books again. I had to keep the books expensive for the trivia because you guys were buying them all of the time, and I know you guys had accumulated a lot of channel points over the time of me not streaming and not really truly having channel points set up. So, Beatrix, I have LG Ultra Gear gaming monitors. Those are my two main screens are both part of their Ultra Gear line by LG. The other monitors I was recommending is like Samsung makes a really good quality monitor if you're looking for there, and then Scepter after that. I have Scepter monitors that I really like. They're cheaper monitors, but I bet you Scepter makes a nicer monitor that you could easily work in with. Vixen, thank you for the follow. Something made a noise. Taco Bell, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I like how my alerts did not work at all in this morning's stream, and now they're working. What keyboard do you got? The main keyboard I play on is a Red Dragon Behemoth Pro. My extra keyboard is my newest keyboard that I run the auxiliary PC with is the Red Dragon Fey 99 Pro. I am very happy with Red Dragon products. I know they're like, everybody's like, they're on the cheaper end for like keyboard and mouse, but I've been using their stuff for years now. It's been incredible. The only stuff I have gotten from Red Dragon that I'm not a fan of right now is this mouse. It's brand new. It's a match of it's like K55 Pro mouse, which is the one I game with. It's a wired mouse. They made a Bluetooth version of the mouse that I use mainly. So I thought it'd be perfect. I'm like, used to the hand feel, right? Used to the hand feel of it. The battery on this thing dies in like 8 hours. So that's 2 streams. If I forget to charge this between 2 streams, the mouse that controls my other PC dies on me. The mouse feels great. It does what it wants to do, but the battery is just shit. And that's on eco mode. Two streams has been going great. So it does, Paige, but I can't exactly have this plugged into the PC that's over here underneath the desk. This setup has to be Bluetooth. I had a cheap Logitech keyboard that I've been using for a while. I just wanted to upgrade to something nicer, and I'm just not impressed. You know, Red Dragon makes phenomenal keyboards and mouse because I've only ever used their wired. First run with a Bluetooth mouse, like, not impressed. Well, it says it's supposed to be longer. However, I think that's cap. I think that's cap. It's going dead after like 2 streams. How many days in this world? 18,000 something? Hook up a long USB cord? That's so messy. I'm gonna go. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. You guys excited for game night on Thursday night with everybody? Doing base tours? Scared camp. Thank you, Dizzy. Had a Razer Master Linux Pro and it needed batteries, which was great. Again, this is like the mouse I'm complaining about currently is the first Bluetooth mouse, gaming mouse I've ever bought. I've always just gotten like cheap Logitech ones because that just works. God, just survival got redeemed. All right, give me 1 second. Those have always just kind of like worked. That's why I like wired stuff. I don't know. Everybody seems to be like going more and more and more towards Bluetooth tech. You can't beat just plugging something in and it works. You know what I mean? I like that my mouse and keyboard, I'm never going to have to worry about these things not working because they're plugged in. They're just going to run. I saw you redeem, by the way. Oh, hold on. Which one was it? Survival Guide. Alrighty. We had a redeem for the official Minecraft Survival Guide. You guys ready to learn something you probably know that's might be incorrect because we found things that have already been incorrect in this book? Generated structures. Gonna learn you something here. Minecraft is a run-on sentence right off the rip. Minecraft is full of generated structures. If you want to play in complete wilderness, you can toggle the generated structures option to stop them from popping up automatically. Progress in the game without them will be limited. You know what we need to do? I just want to read these and find everything that's wrong. Because... whatever. We have found so many things incorrect in these books so far that it's like... I don't think anybody's seriously reading them, but... I like this. What do you guys think? I kind of wanted to do some spots right off the rip for the lawns. Doesn't that look sharp? Doesn't that look sharp between the paths? I think that looks so good. Definitely, you know, it's got to get the rest of it done, but that's kind of the look we're going for. It's got the, you can see the little bit of the striping, so it looks mowed, but then the edges are nice and sharp with the paths. I think that's going to look sick. I'm a fan. It's going to be really annoying doing like the back walls and stuff, but we'll deal with that as we go. Very sharp. Eddie, all done entirely in survival Minecraft over the last 6.5 months. We started from 0, now we're here. Every day, like the sheepy too, like were those originals, like the candy? I don't even remember the last time I had one of those. Sam, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't even remember the last time I had a Word This Original. The granite's growing on you. I like the red. It adds a little bit of color to the floor. Would it make a difference if I didn't use headphones while streaming? I mean, I like being able to hear the game and the notifications, Brooke. One downside to not wearing headphones, too, is, like, you guys would hear my game sounds through my, like, speakers. Like, when I'm not live, I have all my sound coming through my speaker system. Like, I have a nice speakers with the setup. But it'd be, like, really echoey if I was trying to do it without. Oh, a lot. I don't know. A lot. I did used to use, not AirPods, like earbuds. I did used to use earbuds for a while. Ended up ditching those, I want to say 6 months ago to upgrade to my 770 Pro X's. I really miss how comfortable streaming with earbuds was. I really miss how comfortable they were. However, the sound quality through these headphones is not even close. It ain't even on the same playing field with how much better these sound. Artem, thank you for the follow. So I'm definitely getting used to like wearing over-ear headphones, but they're super, super comfortable. What do I use for the gym? I don't wear headphones in the gym, Dustin. I built a home gym. So I have 300-watt speakers and subwoofers in the gym to play music. Actually, let me rephrase that. I don't have them yet. I just ordered them. I'm going from a 150-watt speaker system to a 280-watt speaker system in my home gym. But before that, I had some Sony D10s, which are just like discount Sony noise canceling headphones. I'd had them for years. So these are DT 770. Come on, do the. There it goes. These are. I'm gonna hit. What am I gonna land on? I'm birding. Hold on. I wasn't paying attention. All right, there we go. So these are DT770 Pro X's. These are studio grade headphones. They are the best sounding headphones I have ever had. They sound immaculate. And then I'm running them through a custom Astro mix amp and then a couple other things to clean up my audio. What's nice about these is both PCs, both PS5s all come through this headset. So whatever I'm playing on or working on, I have it all wired to come through this so I can hear, you know, the clearest audio possible. They're super comfy too. They're super comfy. To wear. The one hang up with these is they're not like gaming headphones. These are studio headphones. So you can't just like plug them into a controller and play. You can get away with plugging them like into a PC and playing, but like if you're doing like console gaming, they don't come with a mic. You're not gonna be able to plug them straight into your, you know, your controller and have them work. They require more oomph to run. Garrett, thank you for the follow. But if you've got the stuff to do it, these are immaculate because you can also set up different profiles with them using different software where it's like I have a setup that runs for Minecraft. I have a setup that runs for Apex. I have a setup that runs for Siege. I have a setup that runs for when I'm video editing. And I just change the audio mix depending on whatever I'm doing in my headphones. I gotta do a new setup tour. Walk you guys through everything. The one I have on my page is horribly outdated at this point. Alright. Where do we... I kind of want to do these spots next just to, like, start filling it out more. Because that's... I gotta decorate all that before we do anything there. I'm so mad Xbox servers are down, couldn't play anything. You guys... Xbox is down for, like, 16 hours or something crazy like that, wasn't it? Down for, like, 16 hours, I want to say. I don't remember. No, I had... 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 5 monitors in that setup page, I think. I think I was running 5 in that setup, but it was not like the monitors I have now. It wasn't... It was pre-TV. It was pre-TV. It was definitely pre-this TV. That video is old. It was pre-Yeti mic. Pre-keyboards. I was running dual PCs, but the old PC is nowhere near the same PC it was during that video. You can check. I gotta remake that video. I used to have a setup tour video. It's outdated at this point. Definitely getting tired. Minecraft on my Switch was kind of acting up last night. You reset it and it works? Oh, there you go. Good. It's annoying when things are acting up and not... This needs a wrap. That was a good yawn. I apologize. That was loud. Probably straight into the mic. Put that away. And then I need a couple of things of this. Don't start yawning. Well, I've been a full day. Cranky is not the correct word, but you do you, I guess. All apart. Yep, a little bit, but that's okay. I had 4 monitors in that video. He's slacking. What are the beacons for? Oh, Mason, these are all just speed. They're all just speed beacons because I was doing a lot of placing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was just nice having the extra boost. They're all gonna get... They're not staying there. Those were just temporarily put there while we were working on this stuff. That's sure that's what you meant. Sure. Sure. Is the carpet just moss? Moss carpet and green carpet. If you place it down a certain pattern, it looks like a mowed lawn. How did you make the beacon? The beacon is crafted with 5 glass, 3 obsidian, and a wither star. And you must place it on a pyramid of solid ore blocks. Good day, bunny. Sure. So we'll go with. Haven't made one. Need to do one soon. They're definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Hi, Maddie. Welcome in. How are you doing, Miss Maddie? I definitely slow down. No, I definitely slow down at this point. Like I said, between, you know, stream this morning, real heavy lift, the pre-workout's definitely burned out of my system. Now it's just kind of the lethargic coming down. I'm just kind of going through the motions here. We'll finish up, picking away at things, and I'll see you guys in the morning. You know, low impact. We are just chilling and placing blocks and having a good old time. Placing a little bit more carpet so we can take a really nice thumbnail. And we'll go from there. Or delirious, too. You're missing a wrap on the next farm, too. Tomorrow morning's problem. Tomorrow morning's problem. Through and through. I am tired. I am tired. It's been a full day. Like I said, I'm gonna probably finish up this slice. And then that will probably be stream for today. And then I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm gonna finish this little slice right here. West, around 11:30, I'm gonna find a natural stopping point. I think that natural stopping point is going to be, like I said, finishing this little section right here with the carpet trick. And then I'll be back live again in the morning. No, I cannot. The longest stream I ever did was 14 hours. And the longest stream I ever did was like 14 hours, and I won't do that again. 12 hours is the limit. Now, if we're doing like a subathon and I need to do multiple days in a row of 12-hour days, sure, I'll tough it out for that. Anything more than that in front of the camera live is just not way too much screen time. Way too much screen time. I don't know how Elle did it. All the hats off in the world to her. Not around here, partner. Ah, go for it, Fixin'. It's just a building trick. I don't even know if I came up with this. I'm sure that this has been done before. I've just been doing it for a little while now, so I call it the carpet trick. I am, without a doubt, there's probably somebody else out there who has done something similar to this. So I cannot lay claim to laying carpet in rows to make it look like a mowed lawn. Dell did 25 hours straight. And correct me if I'm wrong, she did 25 hours straight because that was a deal with her chat for making partner on Twitch, right? I think that was just her reason for the 25-hour stream. It was a celebration of that. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm pretty confident, but... Oh. Only downside of doing this is you will routinely just have green carpet in your inventory, and they look identical until you pull them out. There we go, speed hit. We might need to put in a 7th beacon down here, because it's going to be a lot of placing down in this corner if we don't have beacon effects. We're definitely going to have to get another beacon going down here. I have the beacons themselves. It's the ore. Actually, Wolf Farm might be within render of the Iron Farm. There might be some good iron in here. There's a little... It was probably just the corner of the Iron Farm. Probably just the corner of the iron farm was loaded in. Oh well. I don't like having all my iron tied up in beacons, but, you know, we'll get it back when we're done. Rampant, again, we're gonna do another subathon, but I am planning for it. Because the last time I did one was over a year and a half ago, and I did it it was either 2 minutes or 3 minutes added per subs, but I had to set a 24-hour limit on it because I had work the next day. You guys hit the 24-hour limit within like the first 4 hours of the stream with the donated subs. So I would definitely am looking forward to doing a subathon again. I need to make sure that I have time put away for it because I can't use the excuse, oh, I'm going to work anymore, because this is work now. Maybe, West. My custom trees are very me-coded. They are not like the super fancy ones you see. The trees that I do are usually very simplistic and just kind of square. Maybe cosmic, maybe not. You'll have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see. You shed your wool a lot, apparently. Maybe, maybe not. You'll never know. We might never add anybody ever again. We might add 20 people tomorrow. You'll never know. Until it happens. What is a path block? In what context, King? How I'm talking about my path blocks, like we pathed it with carpet, or are you talking like actual path blocks? Are you talking like actual path blocks, which is just when you right-click or left-click on dirt to turn it into that tannish block? You can make them, too. Path blocks aren't, like, unique to villages. You can make path blocks with a shovel just by left-clicking, or right-clicking. You could, you know, make path, and then this is spawn-proof. This is what I'm thinking about doing for the floor of the wool farm. I think this will go very good against all of the bright colors. I think having that style through here and then maybe adding like the wool color underneath the chest will fill will fill this in great. I get to make a good floor in there, and it'll be spawn proof, which is one of the important parts of that. All the floors we do have to be spawn proof. I think that's what we'll do. What I think order of operations is going to be get all of the floor done, like this style, all throughout the entire base, and then decorate the remaining insides of the farm. The sugarcane farm needs an interior, the honey farm needs an interior, and the wool farm needs to be spawn-proofed. So great, thank you, Zach. I think so. It's kind of cool to see my vision coming together now here at the end, or we're pretty close to the end of working on this project. We got a lot more spawn proofing to do, like this whole backstripe. These are going to take some time to do, but we should get it done this week. We should definitely get it done this week, but it is definitely starting to come together. I like how the edges are sharp. You know, like you have the pathways, but they're like sharp angles in and out. You know, not the stone and grass exposed anymore. Like, it's really shaping up the base. Moss farm? I do have a moss farm, Smosh. all this pattern is, it's just 2x2 stripes of moss carpet and green carpet. And it makes it look like stripes in a lawn. So it's just moss, then green, then moss, then green, and then I've been kind of just doing sporadic, so you can kind of see like where the lines meet around the edges. But yeah, I'll probably fill in front of all the farms first, do like the areas around the farms, and then we'll start doing the stripes all the way around outside, because that's going to take a minute. Ash and Garrett, thank you for the follow. It's good. It's really well. And then we got to add trees and stuff like that. Moss blocks are spawnable, Zach. The whole point of this trick is nothing can spawn on it. That is a completely spawn-proof platform right there. No mobs, raids, wandering traders. Nothing can spawn in there now. Eventually, this whole area within the fence will be completely safe. Smosh, it's granite half slabs, actually. I wanted to add a little bit of color to it, so we took some polished granite half slabs. Add a little bit more color to everything. All right, but that is gonna do it for stream tonight. TikTok, I'm wrapping up things here. Twitch, I'll be live for an additional like 5 to 6 minutes. We'll raid out. We'll find somebody to raid, either another member of ClockCraft who's live, or another Minecraft creator you guys should support. Somebody I support. I'll be live again in the morning when this says 9:30, 10 o'clock is my game plan to be live in the morning. I do morning streams for about 4 to 5 hours. Amber, thank you for the follow. I'll stream in the morning for a few hours, like usually I said about 4 hours in the morning, take a break, get another lift in, and then I'll go live again tomorrow night. Appreciate everybody who was part of tonight's stream. We had 15 new followers over on Tickety Talk. We had 24 gifters, 14,000 likes. You guys killed it. As always, if you want to be a part of that raid, go jump over to the Twitch side of the stream, YouTube and Twitch. You guys killed it as well. And I will see you guys all in the morning. As always, best way to support the channel, buy yourself some merch, and then take care of yourselves, take care of each other, tell someone you love them, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good night, everybody. Peace. Alrighty, 1 second here. Let me get out of the world. Get back to this screen. Pull up just chatting. We're on just chatting. Ugh. You guys need the speech. You guys killed it. You're always awesome. I don't ever have to worry about Twitch and YouTube. You guys kill it every time. TikTok's great, but TikTok gets a lot of new people. Twitch, YouTube, you guys kill it all the time. Who we gonna raid? You guys don't need a speech. Who we raiding? Following. Any ClockCraft members live yet? Mullet's live. Perfect. Perfect. Queuing up a raid for the one and only Malito, the silver mullet. He's another member of the SMP. He has the biggest base on the server, in my opinion. He thinks I'm up there with his. I don't think we're anywhere close. But queuing up a raid for Mullet. Make sure you guys join in on that raid. I appreciate if we can get a bunch of you guys in there. Mullet deserves it. He's a good friend of mine and an incredible creator, and the guy is putting the time in on this project. It's really, really cool. If you want to see like I don't know if it counts as beginning stages of a mega base. If he keeps going at the pace he's going, he might build one of the biggest Minecraft bases of all time. Like, no joke, no bullshit. Yeah. Best way to support the channel. Buy yourself some merch. Hats, t-shirts. We got a new merch drop coming out in August. You guys are going to be excited for. Look forward to that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, tell someone you love them, and I'll see you later. Good night, everybody. Peace.